Oh, it feels so good.
How'd you sleep?
I wonder why we brought a tent. We make unsafe that weight now. It was awesome. You won't imagine how well I slept.
What?
I slept so well. Like earplugs. I put them on, I didn't know what was going on all night.
We got in down here pretty late last night. It was like 3 a.m, I think, when we went to bed. Got ourselves a little bit of dinner and us and some water, and we just crashed right here in the open. We didn't have time to set up any shelters, but the weather was good, so we didn't bother. It was nice sleeping under the stars. Got the meat hanging in a tree last night. Got the hide laid out to cool on the rocks, let the cool air drop the temperature of those two things before we just put it inside some plastic and bury it in the lake. So the meat up here in this tree feels pretty cool. Right below this waterfall, I made a little pool. I'll show it to you. All right, well, I've got that bear hide, the skull, inside a garbage bag. Got that one buried under rocks in the creek as well. So that's it. Got it all done. We're ready to pack up and go find another bear. I don't know what's gonna happen today. You know, if Pedro sees another bear, you can probably shoot it.
Pedro's the kind of guy who's just really nice and wants to help other people out. So yeah, hope Pedro sees it because he won't want to shoot it.
I just want to understand bear hunting. That's why I came here for, not to shoot the bear. So you're shooting next.
Okay.
Depending on the size of the bear. No.
Oh, always.
Then we may have to do paper, scissors, and let's see. Looks like a lovely day. I may get to dry out my clothes.
That's the biggest thing. Dry out your clothes from the debacle yesterday.
I hope that we get to see some bear in some new country, because that country looks like really nice. So hoping to see more bears, try to understand better what the bears look like, what they eat, what they do. And if we get to shoot another one, it's okay, but I wouldn't mind not packing meat out today. So we'll see.
I just want to tell you about Gritty Movie Night. It's coming up here in a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. Come join us. It's going to be fun. Get your tickets at briancall.com/events. Go buy some tickets, get your friends, tell your friends about it. I appreciate all that. I'd love to see as many people as we can get that theater booked. We want to do a bunch of these throughout the year before I release a movie on YouTube and digitally. I'd love to get together and just have a community event where everybody hangs out and has a good time. And we build a little hunting community around some of these fun films. And I don't really like going to the movies nowadays. There's not really a lot in the theater I want to go see. But I think that's where this is kind of cool, because these hunting films are kind of my thing. And I hope they're yours too. And that you'll come out to the theater and see a movie that's our kind of movie, but on the big screen, and get popcorn, hang out with friends, the whole family, and also win some prizes, do a little Q&A, and just have a good time. So if you want to support that kind of event and you want to hang out with us, head over to briancall.com/events and get your tickets there.
We keep hiking up. It's been a long day, really warm, and we haven't seen anything at all. I'm really surprised by the low density of animals that are in these areas. They look amazing. We could have, the amount of country that you can glass, it's huge, and we haven't seen not a single bear, not a single deer, so I don't know. These areas must be pretty tough during the winter time. That being said, we keep working our way, glassing, and hopefully sooner or later, I'm pretty sure that we will find something. They look tiny, they are so far away. We just spotted 2 bears. Are they like really small or they are really far away?
What's that?
Are they really small or they are really far away?
I think the spotter on them.
Yeah, they're super dark.
Alright, Pedro just spotted 2 bears. Quite a long ways away up in a canyon, and they're just out walking from right to left. Looks like the one's feeding. Kind of hard to tell the size right now, they're pretty far away, but we're spotting bears, and it's 1:40 in the afternoon, so it's gonna get good, real good. Got to this little glassing spot, and we've been glassing for most of the day. It's windy as all get out. Picked up a couple cubs and a mama, and no boars yet. So we, who knows? We still got a little time this evening to maybe pick something up. But tomorrow morning we're gonna probably blast off to the top, get some elevation, and if we don't see anything here first thing, get way up top, pick up 1,500 feet, and then glass back down to the bottom. So we'll have a good day tomorrow of putting on some miles.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. We are in the right spot. We are on a beautiful spot. Have you seen our camp? Beautiful site. Tomorrow we can wake up and glass straight from inside the tent, which I think is going to be good because there's a bunch of rain coming from that side. Have we checked the weather on the Garmin in Reach or not?
I haven't checked today.
I don't know, but the weather has definitely changed. It's super windy, suddenly it's hot, suddenly it's super cold, rain, so I don't know. We'll see.
So we saw 3 bears today. We don't see a lot of bears move in weather like this. They like the sunshine. But the small bears and the sows, we'll see them out more in the rain, I think because they know the boars are tucked in. But, slow day. That's all right. We had a really, really awesome day yesterday, so. But I think we're going to hike to the top of that mountain over there, or to the top of that mountain over there. But one way or another, tomorrow we're going to hike to the top of a mountain. I can guarantee it. It's going to be a bit of a grind, but we're going to find some studs. Keep on glassing. I'm gonna take a little relax and break for a minute here. Wake me when you see something.
It's so nice when Brian is inside the tent. Like, it's way more fun.
Chocolate. Dark black. No, it's a dark black one.
It's all yours.
Yeah. I only look for the black ones. Mainly because they're easier to see.
Yeah. There's such a good mix in here. It's pretty cool. I'd like to see a big blonde one of these days. But
Yeah. That was tiny boy.
So, Pedro brought a paper mache air pad.
oh wow.
That takes some guts.
That feels like a blade of grass could take that down.
So light and so packable.
Until it's not functioning.
I'm telling you, this is like
Wow, that's
Have
the
you-
lightest material ever.
paper mache.
250 grams, I don't know in ounces, but
Well, you'll find out that it'll be flat here. Give it 2 more days.
Yeah,
It will
but-
be flat.
the weight I saved with this mattress allowed me to bring sleepers.
I've had my share of punctures. Now I go with a bit thicker air pad than I used to.
I have a repair kit.
Good, you'll be needing it a lot. I'll be shocked if it doesn't get a hole.
8 more days and be
I'll
impressive
be
if
shocked.
we can take it.
Karma is gonna get on you and you're gonna get a puncture. And if not, I will just stab it with a knife.
And that wouldn't bother me at all because that's a way of life for me. There's a river right there. You just blow it up, stick it under the water, figure out the hole, patch it. Problem is when you don't have a body of water to get it into, you really can't see where the hole is coming from. It can be a nightmare. But yeah, that's impressive.
Ultralight.
I say we should make bets on when it will pop.
Before day 5?
Yeah, we should like wager some bets. Like
Okay.
by the morning after the next camping spot, it's over.
What day?
Probably 2 days from now. It's done. Donezo.
So day 4.
Well, there's one thing I should mention. I have the exact same pad.
Oh! Wait. So what are you saying, Brady?
I'm saying that we are smart because we have the same pad. So it's
Yeah.
50-50 who is right here. I think we're right now.
I think we are
Tides have turned.
like visionaries.
Yep,
You know?
we are total visionaries. We will prove to them lightweight always wins when it comes to the mountains.
You know what I want?
And then he packs
The greater
a
the
huge
sacrifice,
spotting
the greater the
scope.
reward.
And then he packs that huge spotting scope.
That's why. I
But
had to bring
he
papers
goes
to
super
the
light.
pads.
Did you bring like a ultra robust ground cloth, or did you just like roll the dice with like a little sil nylon jobber?
It's a tieback. It's a decent.
Is it Tyvek?
It's got the tieback. What's Pedro got? Is it tieback?
Sil nylon.
Oh, right. A quality ground tarp like.
I'm putting
Tieback
the
works pretty
Stealthy
well.
Hunter pad underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Anything you can, you might want to put underneath your pad.
One of you guys. I'm gonna say one of you guys.
Yeah, Brady's right.
Sleep underneath your pad. That's what you're gonna have to do.
One of you guys is going flat between day 5 and 7.
Last year I popped my other one, so I think I'm good for a little while.
So who's gonna go first?
Pedro will go down first, and then Brady like a day or 2 after. That's just code for prone to fail. Ultralight.
Confess. So far, what's the only thing that has failed?
Well, I haven't failed. Don't. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. Okay.
Okay, guys, that was all. Leave us in the comments who's gonna have a flat mattress, and we're gonna give something away. Are you gonna give something away?
I like how Pedro's thinking ahead.
He is.
Yeah.
He's nailed it.
Yes. we're
Have you
gonna give-
subscribed to the channel, by the way?
Yeah, we're gonna give away a Stealthy Hunter rifle cover.
Oh,
I like it.
there you go. Leave us a comment.
Just got up this morning, stepped out the tent, Pedro looks over to the left. Bear. I was like, no, bears, silly, bears don't get up this early. Bears are in bed. Except for sows and cubs. They kind of seem to be more active when a boar would be sleeping still. Right now I just have the sow and one cub. I haven't seen the other cub. But there's two blonde. It's like reddish. It's like reddish, blonde, super light. Oh, there's the other cub. Oh, those cubs are like invisible. They're hard to see. They just match the landscape. But that black sow, she just pops. We got sow and 2 cubs right there, sow and 2 cubs right there. This is a problem because we need boars. Pedro's letting us down. Need you to spot a boar.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, we need you to spot a boar. That's pretty cool, man.
All right, day 3. We're gonna head back to the tent. Starting to rain again. Grab a coffee and think about the plan. I'm scared. Brian wants us to do some mountaineering today.
Well, we're tucked in here in the teepee and just peeking through our window here, glassing from the comfort of our cozy tent.
We just need the sun to come out for those birds to come out to dry.
It's not usual that you would see, we'll see bears any time of day, but you usually don't see bears out this, at first light. But it also rained all night, and that was the first break in the clouds. So we had like a 30-minute, 40-minute, patch of good weather, and it looked like that sow and cub just popped out and started doing their thing. As soon as it started to rain again, they just started to mosey back to their timber patch.
Alright guys, so here's the thing. Brian is laughing a lot about my mattress, so I'm gonna play a little trick. And I'm gonna de-inflate the mattress. A little bit, so he believes that it's really bad. Quick update. I'm starting to feel bad because now Brian is going all the way down to the river to try to find that hole in the mattress. I was gonna say something, but Ryan and Brady told me not to, so we are all in this.
Yeah, we're all in it together.
I don't know. Let's see if he's able to find a hole or not.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with my guns and not say anything, in hopes that eventually you do the right thing and are honest, and say you just like to have a little funny joke. But I do kind of feel bad he's walking all the way down, losing all that elevation, wasting all those calories just to go check for a hole that doesn't exist.
Ryan knows Brian really well, and he told me that he's gonna lose his mind.
When I've seen Brian at his angriest, it's usually due to an air mattress issue. It's usually because he can't find the pinhole. So this one's gonna set him off. But he kind of deserves it after his berating of you guys and your lightweight air mattresses yesterday. So it's a little bit of karma here, I think.
barely like 1/8 of an inch not tight, and just a little bit of air was coming out of the valve. Now
So the valve wasn't tight?
valve wasn't tight. There's no holes. Just, you know, gotta be diligent about twisting it all the way down. It's kind of like this, just kind of sitting there. Gotta do that little extra, that little bit. Gotta make sure you do that. It came to my attention earlier, Pedro. There's something strange going on. So far we've seen 8 bears total. 8 bears. We saw the one that I shot. We saw the one in the tree above that bear. We saw a sow, 2 cubs here, and then we saw the sow and 2 cinnamons over here. I was thinking about it today, and Pedro made sure to mention this because he's humble and all. He's so far seen every single bear. Ryan Lampers is usually a little sharper than this, but he is getting his booty spanked by the Spaniard. So we're gonna have to. The USA team is really struggling right now. We're gonna dig deep, see if we can't rally. My opinion is that none of the sows count, and I'm gonna say the sow in the tree is also that was also a sow, the bear in the tree. So I'm gonna say so far, although there were 8 bears, only one of them counted. So Pedro's seen 1 so far. So we only need to spot 1 boar, and we can tie the game.
He's going from right to left.
From left to right, and
Oh,
it's
left to
like
right.
very dark.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah, it's a
I think you can see
big
it.
cub. That's
No,
right.
the one I saw it's bigger, so there must be
Okay, yeah,
another
there's
one.
another, I see 2 cubs. Oh, there's the mama.
Yeah.
Looks like a mama and 1 cub so far, but
We spotted another bear, but it seems that it's another.
yeah, it doesn't count as a bear. It's not a boar.
We've established the rules, Pedro, and
Okay, there's another cub.
if it's a sow, it doesn't even exist. So that's
a sow and 2 cubs from the other night.
I mean, that's 11 bears Pedro has seen, but really just 1.
Johnny just won.
Really just 1 still.
Sow with cubs. That's the word. So far, nothing but sows and cubs today and yesterday. So, yeah, not much. No boars yet. I feel like just out of our sight up this big draw, though, that we're gonna end up hiking up this thing tonight. We're gonna find a boar. I think that sow is taking her cubs a little bit the other direction because there's a giant boar up in there. That's my theory.
Well, making our way up. You can see Pedro up there. We're gaining some serious elevation. We know where a sow and cub is right there. Sows and cubs over here. But every 400 or 500 feet, we just see so much more. I think we're gonna kill a bear today. It's just a matter of time before we find one if we keep moving. But we'll see. This is a serious grind. This pack has got to be 85 pounds with all the water. I got 11 liters of water. I don't know how much that weighs, but it's heavy. Changes everything. But once you get up here, you never know how long we'll stay. And I've been up here where you just gotta have enough water. It's worth the haul.
Well, we decided we were gonna climb way up to the top of this little hill that we're on and look miles away to see if we couldn't spot bears and other drainages. And should we say Team USA? Team USA is on the board. We just picked up a giant jet black that's many miles away. I don't know, Brady, what do you think? 2 miles?
I'm gonna go
3
almost
miles.
I'm gonna go almost 3.
3 miles.
It's easy 2 3/4.
I'm gonna line sight it distance. All right, so since we picked up this bear that's a million miles away, we're gonna figure out exactly how far it is. Brady guessed what?
2 3/4.
2 3/4. So I just pulled up my measure distance tool on the Go Hunt map, and the best that I can figure it, I got 2.54 miles from here. It's pretty good.
Elevation gain. That's the key thing.
There's some. There's loss. There's gain. He's a ways away, but I think the good thing is we think that bear's gonna be there for a while. We're not gonna go chase him right now. We're gonna continue up this, try to find some more, but we know where he's at for our return trip. And it's pretty daunting trying to get up there, isn't it, Pedro? I mean, that's goat country up there where he's at.
I'm drinking my pride. I saw that stump first, but technically I have to admit that Ryan called it. I quit on the stump like 2 seconds before it moved.
You
so,
thought the bear was a stump?
Yeah. And I watched it for a few minutes and I'm like, nah, it's a stump. 10 seconds later, it's like, right, and like, oh, I see a bear. Where? That same freaking place.
Team Spain. That's no excuse.
How many times have I heard that before?
Yeah, the thing is, that Ryan's technique is just to call everything just in case. You know, like to... But it works, I mean. We have a confirmed bear. We haven't confirmed yet if it's a sow or a boar, so I don't know if it should go on the scoreboard yet, but
Definitely a boar.
I'm so far ahead that I'm happy, you know. 3 against 1, but holding strong, holding tight. The team needed a little bit of motivation. They haven't seen anything in 3 days, so I kind of wanted to
Throw us a bone.
Ryan hiked this mountain so fast to be the first one glassy that I felt so bad for him. But
Hey, I know Ryan's technique. Get to the top, glass before anybody else gets a chance, and then spot the bears.
I think we should put some rules. You're not allowed to glass until everyone.
I like how he's thinking.
What is his rule?
His rule is no one's allowed to glass until we all get here at the same time, and then it's 3, 2, go.
That's ridiculous. That's the silliest.
Ryan doesn't like that idea.
I'm gonna give you guys a chance.
Ryan's a
Some of you to
professional.
jump on my team.
What's that?
I'm gonna give you guys a chance right now. Some of you to jump on my team. I mean, it's 3 against 1. You have to say it right now, not later. So, anyone?
High pressure tactics.
Anyone? 3, 2.
I'm on your team. I mean, I shot your bear.
Okay.
Right here.
The most useless. The camera guy has to be my team. Doesn't glass.
But Pedro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this camera on you. I'm gonna make you look sexy. Okay?
We're a great team, buddy.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And since you're calling the rules, I think we should now count the sows. That way we are way ahead.
Yes, sows count as a half a bear. That's a good margin ahead now.
Yeah.
So
Team Spain
5-1 or something.
changing the rules up mid-game. That's like playing cards and not knowing the real rules and then just going at it. Oh, now we're ahead. And just because we're ahead now we win.
Brady is so disappointed that he hasn't glassed anything. He's packing like 20 pounds of optics.
I just bring things for show, for looks, you know. Look good, hunt good. That's my motto.
Well, I spotted what looks like a cinnamon chocolate bear just over here on this slope. He kind of went behind this little hill, so we're gonna climb a little higher. Ryan's got eyes on him right now with the spotter. Could be a shooter, I don't know. He's a little small looking to me, but you never can tell until you get the spotter up. Pretty color though, like cinnamon, red, like just shining like a diamond over there.
The important thing is that we scored.
That's right.
Eee.
Team Spanish Grit, we're on the table. Or Gritty
Right.
Spaniard. We'll figure it out.
It was a gritty move because we were all glassing here and Brian went ahead to kind of glass a different area and teamwork.
I used Ryan's trick. Climbed up here, hit some virgin land where no one's looked yet. Found me a bear.
We have been glassing for a few hours from here, so 2 bears but super far away, and actually they don't look pretty big. So now we are walking the ridge line to try to get different angles from the mountain. Like sometimes just moving a couple 100 meters can give you a completely different view of the same mountain range, so, and that can pay off and provide a lot of new country to glass. So that's what we're doing. Keep moving forward and keep looking for that big boar.
So we, for those that are wondering, I guess, we got this tarp we quick threw up. Super lightweight, it's 10 by 10. Really easy to set up when you get a big rain squall that comes over. I mean, literally, we put it up in about a minute. Use the trekkers, use these Peaks trekkers. 2 trekkers on the side, 1 main trekker in the middle, kind of keeps it up off our head. And then just some guy outlines, and super fast to throw up, which is really handy this time of year. The spring season, we always get rain squalls. I think I've already thrown this thing up this year probably 15 times just from big old shots of rain coming in. So super handy, kind of have to have it. I'd say it's a must-have. And it folds up into nothing. It really packs down nice. So pretty valuable piece of gear for spring bear hunting, I'd say.
Yeah. And we can still glass at the same time. Like, we still had a canyon to look at. So it's not like we lost any time by like, oh, we're going to huddle out of the storm really quick and not do anything.
Yeah, I love pitching these things like on a little bit of a slant. This just set up really easy so you can kind of tack the backside and then use the trekkers for the front side and get a nice big open here in front of us. And that one center trekker just makes it about perfect. So, yep.
This is
Not
ideal.
bad.
I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro, son of Pepe.
Quick tip, as a mountain hunter you really need to develop the skill of power napping anywhere, anytime, 5 minutes, recharge energies and be ready. That was a tip.
Find this a bear, Brady.
I'm doing my best.
It's about time that you do something for the team.
I know, it really is. I haven't really done much. We got really good digiscope footage, that's about it.
Is that 60 frames? Pedro? Is that slow motion?
What do you think?
Yes.
Can you stop micromanaging my stuff?
Yeah, I'll stop micromanaging your stuff.
Micro. Or it's micro.
No.
Is it raining ice or whatever you said it was last night?
It's so hard to... I think when it's wet too. We don't want to talk about this on the camera. This is private conversation.
You want me to film?
Are we
Brian Cole?
I'm gonna film the snow.
This feels like
Okay, guys,
late
wrap up.
late
Okay.
October mule deer hunt. Right now.
Yeah. This is not what spring bear weather is supposed to be like.
It's socked in. It's snowing.
It's not cold, it's just wet.
Yeah.
No, we'll see what the weather brings tomorrow, but
So this day is ended badly because we didn't get our magic hour of glassing here at the end of the day because it's socked in with fog and rain and turned into snow. We just did pick up, like right before this came in, a fresh new cinnamon. Looked like a medium. Looked better than all the other bears we saw today.
I think that black is bigger or big. So it didn't.
He's in like an impossible place right now.
Pedro has it on his camera.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
long lens on it?
Show me your photo you took
What?
of where that bear was.
Okay. I'll show it now.
Cut. Movie over. Day's done. No bears.
No bears.
See you guys tomorrow.
Ciao.
I woke up because I was having a nightmare that this thing was gonna do like phew! It wasn't funny.
Oh, that was intense. It got a little wild there for a minute. Seems to have passed. We might.
Don't even dare to say that.
We might be in the eye of the storm, and there's more to come. I had to grab the bottom of this tent, suck it to the ground because it was catching wind. It was gonna just pop off this ridge like a kite. Oh, looks like we're just gonna wait and see. I'm soaking wet over here.
It was funny for a couple of minutes, but at some point it wasn't anymore. We really thought that the tent was gonna fly away, so just in case something happens, we have put all the gear on our backpacks, put the rain cover on the packs, put the cameras also on waterproof bags and everything. I got even the rain gear on, just in case one of the stakes comes out, to be able to get out and don't get wet and be ready for whatever. I don't know. I cannot sleep anymore now. I reached to a point that I was like, hey Brian, I'm gonna de-inflate the mattresses just so they don't fly away.
Oh, I've done this at least once or twice every bear season, and so far I've never had a teepee blow off the mountain. Knock on wood. But yeah, it did seem a little intense there for a minute. I gotta admit, the whole thing like caved in, but she's still standing. I don't want to have to go outside and check the stakes, but that's why we rocked out the tent stakes, big old heavy rocks, and you know, we want to see what these shelters can withstand. And I think she was right at the limits. The breaking points were close. But I'll sleep like a baby now. Since Pedro can't sleep, he'll keep an eye out while I take a nap. I'll catch you in the morning. It's time to go back to sleep. Pedro, you stand guard, okay?
I'll do.
Good night.
I'll keep an eye.
You still wearing your rain gear?
This is missing a lot of air.
Pedro's sleeping in his rain gear.
I don't know, I think it's... Damn it.
Oh, she's flat. Sorry to laugh.
It's pretty much flat.
This was the day I predicted it would go flat. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
It's pretty flat
Oh,
for some reason.
because you got a paper mache air pad.
Good morning. Yes.
Is it really a good morning? Feels like it's Christmas morning. I mean, it's got a bunch of snow and Santa's gonna bring us some gifts. If Santa comes, I hope he brings us a bear. That's what I want.
Alright, we woke up to a lot of snow. Everything is white. So the black bears are in trouble. They're gonna be easy to find.
This doesn't feel like spring bear hunting anymore.
Is this no good or is it bad for us?
It's not good. Not great. Hopefully the snow melts quick. But I don't know how much the bears are going to be moving around in the snow. It's probably going to be... They're either going to drop down to the bottom or hunker down. I don't know. But the snow line actually goes way down. Like, way down. So that bear you guys saw yesterday, there's even snow that low. But we may have to drop way down to the creeks, way down to the rivers.
And I'm trying to burn a tick and I run out of fuel. Lucky bastard. Come on! Burn!
I got some gas.
Yeah, we need some gas.
This is sadistic. Now he's gonna get it.
So you put it right in the middle. Be careful with the mic.
Oh, that's so satisfying. You dead, Pedro?
Yeah, ready for eating. We eat what we kill.
Yeah, catch like 10 diseases. burnt.
Yeah, it's crispy.
Stinks. It's like the third tick we've seen on this trip, I think. You might need to do a tick check. One could be crawling right up your armpit right now. That one was sluggish.
You want to see me naked?
No, you do a tick on
I
your
think
own.
Brian keeps trying to abuse on me.
You guys getting ready to start a fire over there?
We got enough wood to last a minute.
This is getting boring.
This is getting boring.
Give us an update.
It keeps snowing. It's snowing harder and harder, so we are waiting here inside our tents to see if the weather gets a bit better. The snow is not a problem. The thing is that we cannot glass because it's like super foggy. So trying to watch a couple of movies, recover. We have a little problem with my mattress situation. I don't know, it's getting close to the giveaway time. It has popped a couple of times, so basically these two chambers have popped.
Yeah, there's a baffle here and here, but there's a baffle here and here.
That isn't anymore.
That came undone.
Which is a good design upgrade because now you have like kind of a pillow. But I think we're getting close to give away that stealthy hunter.
Anyway, back to our movie.
We gonna do a deal or not?
Dun, 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 dun.
I have the battery. I'm on a schedule.
You see the only light patch that there is on that mountain right now?
Yeah. It's on that white patch.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like a bigger bear.
I think it's the brown one.
Definitely medium, huh?
It's hard to tell. He's not small. He's not one of the little pitter patters, but he's at least a medium.
Can you measure?
He's really he's a slow mover. Like he hasn't moved much at all.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see him. Just a second here.
Could you like measure with Go Hunt?
I could roughly measure it, yeah.
How far is from
A ways.
I think so.
Gosh, he just doesn't move much. All I can see is his ass right now.
You can go sideways on there really easy. Yeah. Pull it down.
Alright, well, we picked up the bear. We picked up the bear that we saw last night. And looks like a cinnamon, kind of darker on his lower end, kind of lighter on his top end. Beautiful coat on him. So we've just been watching him. He hasn't moved much from where he was, and he's not moving much now. Just grabbing some sunlight. So we're probably gonna break down camp here and try to make a play. Try to get over there and see if we can relocate him once we get there. He's only 1.7 miles away. Less than 2 miles, that's not bad, right? But just beautiful coat on him.
And I like that he's in a really cool spot too, and he didn't move at all from last night.
Yep. There's no easy way to get him.
No, there's really not.
There's a
In rough
river crossing involved, all the things.
rough distance was 1.7 from right here.
Yep.
And there's a lot of valleys in between us that we gotta go up and over. But I like that he hasn't moved at all from last night.
Took us all day to get up here yesterday to see one on the other side, farther than we came from yesterday.
Yep, we could have been at the first camp the entire time and found all the bears. That's the way it goes.
Should have never left. Oh well. distance.
So nice to go down on those sandy spots.
It is. Alright.
You saying you don't like a good adventure, Pedro?
I want to get to the bear fast before he beds down. We
It's
get
all about speed
weather in again.
and getting this bear dead. And I don't blame them one bit.
Because we checked on the map also like the distance, and we think that from the other side of the river we can get maybe a 500-yard shot. Who knows? So
Yeah.
there is a lot of things to do. We need to get there. If it's a good bear, shoot it. Get to the bear, cross the river, pack it down, meet 3 in the morning again.
So the way I see it on this map is we can't avoid this rock field
Yeah.
if we want to.
Just by going down a little bit.
Just by going down and then cutting north before you can see the cliff faces.
Yeah. And that's why I like satellite imagery.
Yeah.
Because topo makes it look really easy. Like, oh yeah, just shoot over here, get on this little ridge. But
Cliff faces.
you gotta try to avoid those cliff faces.
Nasty stuff. So angle down, angle to the right,
Yeah.
get below this rock field.
Because I like the idea of going back to places we've already been, rather than shooting down and getting cliffed out somewhere down there. And that would be messy, and it's always thick in the bottom. We can just run that ridge all the way out.
But there isn't a massive trail by the river, like that one,
Mm-hmm.
like a hiking.
Let's do it. It's a good plan. Again.
There's nothing sketchy about this at all. That's suicidal.
I'm gonna crawl like a lizard.
There's not even bark on that. I'm like a cat, though. Agile, swift, like a gymnast and a ballerina all tied up into one,
You don't like water?
but also masculine.
Any of my life. You're a risk taker.
So-
That just hasn't failed yet.
I have already got wet multiple times, so I'm not scared.
I haven't seen him fall yet.
You make that look sexy, Ryan. Yeah.
It's as coordinated as I could be. Pretty easy. Don't want to do it standing up though.
Don't fall at the finish line.
Yeah, finish strong.
Whoa.
That was close.
I'm like a cat.
Like a cat. And through the jungle we go.
That crossing was pretty sketchy, but we are all like cats, so we did pretty well.
I think I'm more of a black cat, kind of sly, easing into things.
I'm still waiting for that time that Brian Call takes a dip in a creek. It hasn't happened yet. But we got a lot more creek crossings, so maybe on this trip we're gonna see it. All right, well, we've been climbing all the way down to the bottom here, down by the water, and we're starting to get in a position where we might be able to pick him up. So we're hoping to glass him here pretty quick. We're looking for that cinnamon that we saw. So we're probably gonna have to skirt a little bit so we can get better glass on what we can't see. So right now, we're just not picking him up, but a little bit further we should have him in our sights. We got a big old mama with a teeny tiny cub, probably the smallest cub I've ever seen, just straight across from us. And she's chucking rocks off the mountain. She's huge, big old sow. She's like picking up rocks and they're rolling, crashing down the rocky cliff.
What do you think of her size?
Healthy.
So she's pretty big. She's a beefcake for a sow. She looks pretty old. You look at her chuck this rock off the mountain.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Here it comes.
That's crazy.
The rock is just
There's that cub.
bombing off the hill. Just throwing stuff. Well, we're just sitting here after our last little interview talking about where Cinnamon was, and we're watching Mama Bear with her little cub, and look straight across from us at our level, and there's another small little, it's like, I can't believe it doesn't have Mama running with it. It's pretty small, jet black. And Pedro's passing again.
I have a question for you guys. It's a theory. Why do you think the bear has such a tiny cub compared to other ones? Can they breed like twice? If a boar kills the little ones, can they get in heat? And that's why that cub is late compared to the other ones that we have seen?
Or the other ones are 2 years old. A year and a half.
Yeah, we've seen all sizes now. This is a tiny little thing. And then we've seen the little butterballs. And then, you know, these two blondes we saw over here were pretty big. Those look like 2-year cubs.
They'll probably
Both.
get kicked off.
Oh, they raced way up, didn't they? They're blasting way up the hill. Mama.
We're getting there. Almost down to the a little plateau. And then see if we can pick up this chocolate again. Don't know if we can or not. But it's got to be there. There's no place for it to really go. So pretty sure the weather turned again. Started getting a little snow flurries and lots of wind. But anyway, almost to the. We're gonna at least stop over here and then decide what to do.
It started to hail again. The bear has vanished, but we believe that it's probably bed down in that creek. We are around 600 yards, 600, 700, depending on where he's bedded. It's hailing right now. Bears are not stupid, so they are doing the same thing. Probably the bear is doing the same thing that we are doing. We have put the shelter up, and we are gonna wait this bear to see if he comes back up, see the distance, see if we need to put a stalk or not. But we feel better by relocating the bear just in case it changes drainages or whatever, because as soon as we cross to the other side, our visibility is gonna decrease a lot, so we're gonna be patient.
All signs point to this bear is on this face right now, which is really, really exciting. And we're in position. So we're just gonna sit back, put glass on it, see what happens. It's the most exciting time of the day. When you got a bear located, and you just gotta relocate him, and then make a plan. Now he's in the open. Yeah, that's a boar.
That's a boar, dude.
We found our cinnamon. He's up in the top here. He's quite a poke, but we had to watch him come across his face, and he's going into this drainage. Yep. This one, though, I think he's just going down, getting a drink of water. Hopefully he comes down towards us, or he's going to go right back to his green patch. He's got the most lush green patch on the mountain right there, so I'm hoping he goes back to it.
They like those. They like that water.
They do. They like having water close by right now. And the drainage that he was sleeping in has no water, you can see it. But the one that he's heading into right now has got a creek coming right down it. But not much feed, so I'm guessing he's just gonna get a little drink and head back to where he was. But really cool brown muzzle on him, very cool coat, cinnamon colored, or lighter brown. I think he's a bear worth taking. Yeah, it's just a very, very cool color, but good bear. Yeah, he might shock us. He might be bigger than we think. He's just moving. He's a slow mover, yeah. It's like he just woke up, because he has not moved much. He was in front of us this whole time. He's probably been sleeping for hours. And just in a spot that you just glass right over and never know that there was a bear there. But it's only 150 yards up and over to get some water. So hopefully he plops right back to the green patch, and then he's within a range if he goes back to that, which is where we saw him last night, and this is where we saw him this morning.
He's also walking real stiff leg.
Oh, he's coming down.
Yeah, you should probably just get behind the rifle, get comfortable. Don't shoot if you don't feel good. He's thick.
There he is. Okay. It's a dead bear right there. I still think we got all day. We got a couple hours of daylight left. And I just think he's gonna get a little closer. So we're gonna wait. Yeah, he's coming.
Alright, so the bear finally came out of a spot we've been staring at for a long time. And he went over through his cliff bank. We thought he was going to get some water. Maybe he did. And now he's going on some mountain goat trails. Skirting along. We're wondering how this bear's going to get off of this. But hopefully he comes off to the right a little bit more. We'll actually have a chance to possibly take a shot if we feel comfortable. So we're just kind of waiting it out. Figuring out some situations. Right now I'm basically just gathering a bunch of data through the Kestrel and on my rangefinder and just matching it and testing out different winds, making sure where the wind's coming from. And I'm actually looking up on the mountain at some of the brush and like grass and how it's moving and trying to compare it to what I see here to make sure it's the same here and there, so we know an accurate calculated windage. I don't have a lot of wind. Like right now it's 2.5 to 5 kind of from the 2 o'clock. And I'm just trying to confirm that this wind is, best of my ability, the same up there. And then we can say, hey, there's another bear.
Ryan. 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 There's another bear right here. Right in front of us. On the bottom cliff.
I see it.
Right here.
That's a chocolate.
Small.
He's tiny.
You see it? Who's spotting all the bears today? Pedro. Who's spotting all the bears?
That little bugger was in there.
That's so proud of you. Oh. Just for you, I'm spotting bears. Dang, I was hoping it was a mega giant. Where are they? Process for a second.
This bear's goofy and little. He's rubbing up on this bush. Mm-hmm.
Nah, he's playing.
I don't think he's that thing.
This guy?
The one I saw you was smaller.
Huh?
The one I did was smaller.
Oh, really? It's a pretty tiny bear. That's a 60 pounder. That bear up on the hill would eat him.
He's right there.
Yeah, but I don't see him getting much closer.
Oh, that's right. I'm just worried about shooting that fall. Just a risk, big risk. Just waiting.
Whoa, he's gonna fall.
Little monkey. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Rock climbing. That's crazy. That's cool. He was in that wet creek.
Yeah, he's wet, I could tell. We're in the waterfall.
There he's getting further away.
There he is.
This is such a long shot. Slow mover.
And we walk over alive for a little bit.
We watched that bear. He just stayed out of range. And then we saw him go way up here into the rocks. Like there's nothing there except cliffs and rocks and steep country. And then as these snow flurries started to hit the mountain, he just tucked into some rocks, probably a cave right in there or a little shelter cove, and he went back in there and disappeared, and we haven't seen him come out. It's been about 45 minutes now, and doesn't look like he's probably gonna come out tonight. I think he's gonna sleep the night away there, and in the morning I think he's gonna come back down and then feed over here where he was earlier today on these green slopes, which would put him in rifle range. So we'll see. He just didn't do what we wanted him to do tonight. Just the way it went. But we're on him. We just need to not make a mistake, and he should be ours. So we're gonna set up camp, and then yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Hey friends, hope you're enjoying the show. I'll keep this quick. We're excited to announce Gritty Movie Night early screenings. They're exclusive events where you'll see new Gritty films on the big screen at select theaters, packed with giveaways and prizes. We've done this a couple times. It's been a great event. Head over to briancall.com/events. And if you're interested in attending one of our hunting seminars, a workout event, a hike, or another event, be sure to check back on our events page from time to time for the latest things we've got going on and for all the ticket details. With thousands in prizes, you don't want to miss out. Check it out. Gritty stories, big screens, good people. Grab your tickets now at briancall.com/events. We'll see you there.